So I wanted to make a video on my PSO multipen combo and also my ideas on the category itself. So multipen is in a very weird position because it's progressing in the exact opposite way as regular pen spinning. Like for regular pen spinning, it started with tricks. You can see that in Hideaki Kondo's webpage, that there were different tricks, standalone tricks. There were no freestyles, there were no linkages, just like thumb around, Sonic, Gunman, etc. And then with time, they started to join those tricks together into slightly longer trick sequences, and then the idea of freestyle and combo appeared, and then afterwards like tournaments appeared. However, with multipen it's the exact opposite. I'm not saying that PSO multipen is a bad idea, but the reality is that we are going to compensate. Nobody is a good multipen spinner, so we are going to try to appear better than we are. And the way to do that is to compensate with our one pen, one hand skills. So the easiest way of approaching multipen as a pen spinner, as a regular pen spinner, is to just try to port ideas from regular pen spinning to multipen. And that, I feel like, is just shallow. It's losing all of the depth and all of the creativity that is residing hidden in multipen that we have to discover yet. We do not know which are the tricks, which is everything which is exclusive to multipen. Sorry. It was the same with two hands. Like on the beginning, you had very basic ports of one pen, one hand ideas, and just including the left hand or the non-dominant hand. However, after some time, spinners like Bai Mai, Ozone, Laku, Isaac started discovering tricks which were exclusive to two hands. So here we have to do the same. So for example, I have here some ideas, tricks which I don't really like. Just some examples. There are of course more of them. This is like charge with two mods, passes with the two mods together, twisted Sonic with both mods together, and swivel with both mods together. There are more of them. Those are just some of the ones that come to my head right now. So yeah, the problem with all of those tricks is that they are not particularly difficult to make if you know how to spin pens, like regular pen spinning, but they are not good multipen tricks. They have a lot of problems, they don't escalate well into execution, into difficulty, they don't have many variations, they are very awkward to make. They depend a lot on pen positioning, and you can't really control that pen positioning by a lot. So yeah, in the end, very awkward combos, very awkward tricks, and very shallow designs for those tricks. So my objective with my combo wasn't to make something very well executed, but trying to find tricks which float well together, which would leave a clear upgrade path, like more difficult variations that I can do, I can practice, and I can do in the future for another combo. So yeah, like more difficult variations, they should not be awkward to make, so in turn, if I practice enough, I should get decent execution, but that should come as a byproduct, right? My first and core objective was to try to center on structure, on finding the right tricks and linking them in the right way so the combo flows together. So yeah, let's see my combo, and I will do a small analysis trick by trick. First in regular speed, and then I have a slow motion afterwards, so we can see that. Okay, so first of all, we have this ×2 mod background. I like the mod backgrounds more than the pen busts. The problem with pen busts is that they depend a lot on RNG, also like how the pens fall together. You do not have a lot of control over that. Well, you can have control over that if you are using pens like the Odyssey, the one that is made of silicone, I have uploaded a tutorial and an explanation on why it is made that way and why when you use that kind of pen, it doesn't depend on RNG anymore because of basically shock absorption and it's non-slippery between the two pens. But using those kind of tools is very awkward for all of the other multi-pen tricks, so I don't think it's worth it, like the trade-off for doing pen busts with those mods and doing it the rest of the tricks. So the problem with pen busts is not that you can't do 2 or 3 of them, it's that I find very unlikely that somebody gets like 100 of them with regular pen mods, like plastic emboss mods, for example, because at some point it's going to slip and it's going to get out of control, and you do not have control over that moment. So with regular pen mods, but in the case of the mod backgrounds, you do have control over that. So I can see someone doing like 100 of these, given enough skill, of course. But I feel like those two tricks are they have a lot of differences. Okay, now here I do this wiper around the other pen. This is actually very interesting because like this position right here is very awkward unless the orange pen in this case is in a very particular position. So after the mod backgrounds, here, the orange pen really wants to go into the proximal phalanx, but if it goes into that phalanx, like just very close to the palm, you can see that you're not going to be able to do the other position successfully. Try it. If you have two pens, just put one in the orange pen mod position and try to do the wiper. You will see that that's true. So it's kind of difficult to catch the orange pen in the right spot, which is the middle phalanx or the joint between the middle and proximal. That also works. So yeah, after that catch, I do the wiper, and then this like kind of twirl around the two mods, and then the pinky around. You can also do it without the pinky around, and you can do the continuous version, and the continuous version is in my video, which I call like multi-pen trick variations or something like that. Then I switch to the other pen, and yeah, the last trick, the one that I use as a finisher, I also have like another variation on my other video. So this was a take that I got after 5 days of filming. It was mainly because I wanted to get a better execution on the middle point, where like the second switch of the mods was the most tricky part of the whole combo. Like just to get all of the basic tricks and the whole structure, like the core structure of the combo, you could say, I spent like maybe a month. Not the whole month was just for this combo, but like maybe half of that month was just figuring out the tricks and getting the basic skills, and then the other half was designing the combo and practicing the tricks. And then it was after that month, like 5 days of filming, and yeah, in the first day I got this. You can see on the beginning I didn't do the ×2 mod background, and on the middle my execution is way worse. I am also using the Odyssey pens because in the beginning I thought that those were better, but it turns out that for filming it's very awkward to use this because they stick a lot to the fingers. And then this was on day 2, I included the ×2 mod background, but again in the middle my execution is not good at all. So I wanted to refilm that. And yeah, those were my good takes and my ideas on multipen. I have other concepts, ideas, kind of like rules that I'm trying to follow for designing the tricks and finding more material, but I don't want to talk more about that because in the end, all of this that I am saying is going to get obsolete very fast. Um, um, Once the other participants' combos get out, and once I start finding more stuff. So I don't want to talk for like half an hour about things that are going to be meaningless in a year or something. So yeah, I hope that you like this video, and if you are interested in multipen, I have a playlist with all of the videos I have done in the topic. So yeah, see ya.